Oh, hey, what's going on? It's Tim. Uh, you know what? I haven't made a video in a long time, and I miss you guys. So here's a video where I'm just going to talk about some new gear that I got. What do you think? Okay. Um, I did get some new stuff this year. I used it. I used stuff. I used some stuff, and found out things that I didn't like about some stuff. So I got some new stuff. And one of those things is a sleeping pad. I have a lot of sleeping pads. Oh my gosh! I've got a Thermarest Z-Lite, which is fine. It's just big and bulky, and it's thin. It doesn't have a lot of insulating value to it. Oh, check this one out. I used to sleep on this one too. This is the Trekker 1.5 self-inflating pad. This has an R value of 5.6. It's solid foam, but it's heavy, big, and bulky. Nobody wants to carry that around. I mean, some people might. I don't know. I didn't like it. I actually bought this one online. This is a Perea Outdoor Products. Where's the thing? Where's the thing at? It's a Perea Outdoor Products. Here it is. Recharge UL. This one is really good. Like, it wasn't super expensive. It's a little heavy, but not super heavy. And it's like for an internet-based ultralight. This one's not bad at all. This one's not bad at all, but for some reason I wasn't totally hooked on it. I don't know why. And then I bought this beautiful Axelair insulated inflatable mattress. It's like 3.5 inches thick. I did a video a while back about how amazing it is. The best sleeping pad I've ever had. And it really is the most comfortable sleeping pad I've ever slept on. It still is. But I had to switch it out. This is the Axelair insulated. It doesn't work very well when it's cold. The ground gets cold, this thing sucks the heat right out of you. Summertime on the Trans Catalina Trail, it was awesome. Totally perfect. So I had to, once again, buy another piece of gear. So I went with what everybody else uses, and that's the NeoAir by Thermarest, NeoAir X-Lite by Thermarest. It sounds like a crinkly bag of potato chips. Anyway, one thing that happened, I just was watching some stuff and reading some stuff that R values were kind of across the board, and a lot of different manufacturers had a different way of testing to receive and to give their products the R value that they wanted to assign to them. So this year, I believe they've gone to a standardized, I don't have all the details, but like a standardized way of testing R value for sleeping pads so that the R values will be consistent. And so what's happened is this Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite was listed as 3.2, and now this year it's listed as 4.2. That's pretty cool. So this has an R value of 4.2 this year, and the pad is the same. They didn't change anything except for the valve. That has a different blow-up valve on it. Anyway, so I got a new sleeping pad this year to go with the 5 I already have. What else did I get new this year? Okay, so when I did the Trans Catalina Trail, I used, hold on a second. I used a tarp. This is the Gossamer Gear twin tarp. I love it. I love sleeping under this tarp. And if you watched my video on the Trans Catalina Trail, I think there's 3 parts. You can see this in action, and I loved it. It was super comfortable. You can see this, and you can see the Axelair insulated pad that I slept on. Anyway, this was my tarp. I loved it. It's super light. It's super small. I don't even know what it weighs. It weighs like nothing. It's really light. But I went and bought a Gossamer Gear, the One. This is a trekking pole tent, 2 trekking pole tent, and it's a single wall tent. So I haven't had any experience with moisture. I just used it in San Bernardino. I hiked the San Gorgonio summit. It was a 30-something mile, 3 days around the San Bernardino mountains, and this worked really good. It's a lot smaller. You can see it's like, look at that. It's like just a little bit bigger than the tarp, and a little bit heavier, but not much. So one thing I wanted to do also, I was thinking about doing, was using an inner tent with the tarp. So I bought, geez, I keep buying stuff. This is crazy. Where is it? I bought an inner tent by Bear Paw Designs. So this is a tarp, and this is an inner tent by Bear Paw Designs. This is like a mesh tent, a little bit bigger than a bug bivvy, that goes inside your tarp. So basically you're kind of setting up 2 tents. You can set the tarp up and then set this up underneath, or however you want to do it. But these 2 things coupled together are the same weight as my Gossamer Gear One. So it's kind of like, I can't decide if I want to try and sleep with the tarp or with the tent. So right now, I've got all these to play with. What else did I get new? I'm gonna try some new backpacking food. This is, well, one of the problems I have is I don't eat meat. I'm a veggie and I'm allergic to soy. So trying to find, usually I take my own food and prepackage my own stuff, but sometimes I like to, you know, get this stuff. So, all right, instead of talking about it in the garage, we're gonna cook it and eat it, and then we'll know if it's gonna be good or not. Got this stuff. All right, I got some water. Let's kick this up. Oh! You know what? I think there's some kind of rule about doing this in the house. We're gonna go outside. Okay, while the water's outside boiling, let's figure out which kind we want. We got the chili mac, bella pasta, and lentil stew. These all serve two. There's 2 servings in each one, and they're loaded with vegetables. This is what I like about these. They're loaded with vegetables and whole foods stuff. There's no meat. There's no cheese. I think I'm gonna try the chili mac. We're gonna go chili mac tonight. We're doing chili mac. This is Evergreen Adventure Foods. Let's read what's in the chili mac. I'm gonna do it really fast. You ready? Quinoa, carrots, corn, cashews, lemon juice, red peppers, cayenne peppers, macaroni, mushrooms, kidney beans, white beans, chickpeas, coconut milk, nutritional yeast, chili powder, salt, brown sugar, turmeric, garlic powder, paprika, black pepper, onion powder, ginger, thyme, cayenne pepper, and most of those are all organic ingredients. This contains tree nuts and wheat. It's made by Toast and Jams Adventure Brand LLC, and this bag that it's in is totally 100% compostable. You can burn it. You can use it as emergency toilet paper. You're gonna wanna wash, if you use the inside, you're gonna wanna wash it off maybe first before you, you can shred, compost this bag when you're done. I'm gonna go check the water. All right, boiling water. How much goes in here? Let's see. 16 ounces. I have no idea how much 16 ounces is. So we are just going to guess. Woo! I never measure anything anyway. Pour your blazing hot water in. That's not enough. Okay, we're gonna close it up. It's gotta wait. Okay, there's a hole in the bag. That's not good. Okay, if you should get a hole in your 100% compostable bag, you're gonna want to turn it sideways. We're gonna let that sit for about 10-15 minutes, and while that happens, watch the rest of this video of me talking about stuff, and I'll be back in a minute, and we'll eat this. Oh, I'm old enough to have grown up wearing fanny packs. I'm sorry to say. And my Zimmerbilt pack doesn't have hip belt pockets. There's no hip belt pockets on here. So for snacks and stuff, the last couple trips, they had to be in the mesh bag or something like that, and you kind of have to take it off, or sometimes you can reach around and grab stuff out of these side pockets because they're tapered. On the Zimmerbilt pack, you can get in there and get something. That's not too bad, but I wanted to get a fanny pack, and so I did some reading and some research, and I found this guy. This is a Hightail Designs, right? Hightail Designs, ultra light. This is Cuban fiber, one big pocket fanny pack. It's got these little tapered wings on the side to kind of give it some support. They've got a bunch of different designs. It's uber light. It's made in Virginia. Also inside, it's got this cool little pocket. It's got a little folding pocket. I don't know if you can see that very good. right there. But this is Hightail Designs. I've been using this a lot for mountain biking and other stuff, and it works really great. I love it. It's super light. It doesn't bounce around too much. It's got this 1-inch wide belt and a regular old hooky-doo thing. But anyway, I'm going to use that with my pack for snacks, my phone, headphones, things like that. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. So I think it's done. There's a little hole in the bag. We're going to stand it up. But it feels the water's all absorbed. You can smell, oh my gosh, that smells really good. Here we go. Ooh, really hot. Here, you know what? Watch. We'll stick it in the cup. Genius. Oh yeah, that's darn good. It's good. Anyway, Evergreen Adventure Foods. This is the chili mac. It's tasty for not having any meat or cheese in it, and I like that. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching me make this stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. It's good. You know, I just realized I could have put this water on the stove right there. But that's no fun, right? So yeah. I think that's all I got that was new. Yeah, that's all I got that's new. So hopefully this year I'm going to head out and try and do the Arizona Trail in a month or so, I hope. If all goes well and the planets align and I get paid on a bunch of jobs, I'm going to go out and try and do the Arizona Trail, northbound. So look for that coming up soon, and I'll do like a full gear loadout on that. Anyway, hey, I really miss you guys, and I'm really glad to put this video together and just talk to you for a little bit. And anyway, leave me some comments below if you've done the Arizona Trail and you got some tips for me, or if you've got some gear tips or some ideas or some things that I haven't tried yet, because I feel like I've tried everything. Leave that down below. And anyway, hey, thanks for watching. I miss you guys. Have a great, wonderful rest of your week.